Hello, you guys. Guess what? So today we're doing a reading for our cancers. I finally made it to cancer. I feel like I don't have enough cancer people. Hell, I don't have any cancer people in my life right now. I need some cancers in my life. I need y'all to help me process these emotions sometimes, because sometimes I ignore all that shit and just go, get into my escapism. So, but cancers are pretty. I don't know. I feel like I could rock with cancers. All right, that was unexpected. Cancers, what do you got going on this month? Ooh, you could be dealing with Capricorn. Got temptation. Be careful with any addictions. Be careful with any addictions, obsessions, little things. Could be anything like continuously being on the phone, like how I am sometimes. Yeah, see, there it goes. Uh, Um, strength. So there are things there that maybe it could be something as simple as distractions. Maybe it's the distractions. Um, you have three major arcanas right out the bat. Hold on a second. Four major arcanas. All your cards so far. Five of hedgehogs. Seven of hedgehogs. All right. And if you hear any background noise, it's either my neighbors or construction guys, because they're doing construction work right next door. Um. Wow. Look, you have temptation, strength. So you got distractions. I feel like it's like because of the courage card, it's more of like, oh, okay, you got all these things that are kind of trying to distract you. You know what you need to do. That's what you need to get to doing. Okay, you can do it. Mystery. It could also be mindful of what choices you make. Is it really the right choice for you? Are you doing it because you're comfortable? Comfort zone type of stuff. It's time to come out of that. Have the courage to use your intuition, follow your intuition, especially with my cancers. Very important. So that way you can make the right decisions for you. You could be dealing with a Pisces, strong Pisces, because we have the mystery card, which is High Priestess, and we have the Hanged Man, which in this deck is called Suspension, right? Sorry, it fell. And with the suspension, she's looking at herself in the mirror. I don't know. There we go. She's looking at herself in the mirror upside down. What else did I pick up? Okay, so there's that. That alone is heavy. So this is all stuff that's happening right now. Um, Maybe you need to see through whatever illusions may have been put up. I say illusions because we do have the devil here. The devil can make something look appear one way when it's really not. It's really something else. So you want to be careful with that. You know, you need courage to move away from it, to step away from it. You need to be able to follow your intuition. You need to be able to pay attention to all the messages that are there for you. What I find interesting, again, this is because of this card, is why I feel like maybe someone's trying to put up an illusion, make you think that things are really one way and they're not. Be careful if they're trying to make you codependent upon them. Um, because with the mystery card here, you're gonna see through it. You got the stars lining up, and this is usually again where you get messages. Especially if you're someone with spiritual beliefs, or let's say you're someone who's really like into dreams and stuff. That's usually where you'll get your messages. Excuse me. That's usually you might find yourself struggling to talk too. You You'll notice that in your dreams they're going to be a little bit different. So I would pay attention to them and try to analyze them in order to really understand what the message is in your dreams and follow that. That's going to help you to see things at a different angle, right? What the reality is, what's really going on. I think that's what's important. Looking at things from a different angle also allows you to see um, the different perspectives that there are, how things are being, how different ways that something can be interpreted. So but as far as you're concerned, by paying attention to these, to your own dreams, to your own what you consider to be signs, um, and whatever they mean to you, it's going to help you to come out of this limbo that you're in emotionally and mentally. Um, It's both because in your mind, you may not, it's almost like you're not dealing with certain situations basically because one, you don't really see things for what they are. Two, you're too stuck in your mind. Three, you're too comfortable. And I want to say four, the fourth one, you might be somewhat codependent, maybe even too indulgent, but you need to move away from that. Five of Hedgehogs, there's a lot of, there could be issues with the home, there could be issues with finances, there could be issues with work, there could be issues with relationships, like committed relationships, right? Where there's an actual commitment to each other, maybe a living situation, a marriage, an engaged couple, or just a long term, you know, seriously committed, exclusive, monogamous type of relationship. But there's trouble in those areas, one if not all, and you've been put on a timeout, so to speak. Seven of Hedgehogs is a timeout. That's the You're waiting to reap the fruits of your labor. So although this is happening, you're struggling. Basically, you're struggling at this point. And I know that that's not a word that we want to hear, but the fact of the matter is, yes, you're struggling. Maybe that's what it is. You're trying to so hard to really figure it out that maybe you're just staying in your bubble. Because it's like, take the courage to really pay attention to your to your guides, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit myself because it's like, this is really interesting. I really want to get get the message. I think the message is pretty clear. I don't think it's not like I'm not getting it, but I feel like there's a detail that I'm missing, or there's something there that I'm trying to get at to make this message even clearer. Are you afraid of following your intuition? That could be what it is, and you're in limbo as to whether you want to go in a specific direction. There may be a level of fear. So with the devil out or temptation card out, it may be not wanting to move forward, even though you want to move forward, but your fears. This could be fears, your insecurities, that hold you back, but you need the courage to overcome it and really follow your intuition, um, because that's what's causing the stagnation. They're waiting for you to finally listen up. Damn. Ace of Spears at the bottom. That's clarity. With the clarity there, I apologize for my face. My face. I couldn't be a poker player to save my life because. Oh, mm, okay. Do I want to keep the further? If I'm at the bottom of the deck, right? The further I go into the bottom of the deck, the further into the past that I go. So there was a victory of some kind. There was some sort of recognition you received, something that you're undecided. You didn't make a decision, right? Because you thought that perhaps you thought there was going to be no recognition, no matter how much you really wanted it. There is a sense of clarity, but there is a lot of there are a lot of fears. There's let me take a deep breath. You're struggling on the mental part. That's why this is here. They're trying to help you with your intuition, trying to give you the messages, but you're being stubborn. Okay. But they want you to come out of it. They want you to have courage. Like, look, you can do this. It's okay. We got your back. But you're so stuck in this. And so, therefore, they've allowed you to stay in this limbo because you really need to get out of your head. You need to stop self sabotaging by staying in this negative thought process, by thinking you can't do it. Um, and there are people that may be jealous and envious of you, but who cares? That's their problem. That has nothing to do with you, right? Then we have the Tower card here. So there's some changes. Something happened, and I think it left you disappointed. And that's part of the reason why you feel the way that you do, why you're stuck in your head the way that you are. Because even here with the tower already happened. This moment's already come. Whatever change it was that happened, whatever ended, whatever got rocked, already happened, and it's left you feeling this way. So this card is ruled by Scorpio. So emotionally, you're not, as far as whatever, as far as this area of your life, like all the domestic affairs, you're feeling downtrodden. Like you're never going to come out of it, or why is everything such a struggle? Why can't things finally move forward? And it's because you need to come out of your head and your way of thinking. There were transformations that you were needing to make, but you didn't make them, or you made them but you're not following through. You're almost there, but because of that tower moment, that has caused you to kind of go back to being stuck in your head and letting yourself get caught up with negative thoughts, letting people's uh letting what other people think get to you, or being worried about what other people are going to think. And that's what's kept you in this energy of limbo, right? Where you're stuck, you're not moving forward, you're not progressing, you're not getting those opportunities. That's some nonsense. Let's take a closer look. We got mature man. See, dang. Adjudication and so you could be dealing with core issues. Um, trying to think, like, what does a mature man have to do? And thoughts. Um, if you are the male Cancer, you do have a lot on your mind, and so your issues may have to do with court. That's affecting your home life, and you're really thinking about someone. Could there, because you have the thoughts card here, it could be for the Cancer males that there may be a divorce going. a divorce process happening, and they're really thinking. It's almost like, and this, because this is a mature man, so this would be, maybe you could be a Cancer male who's older, right? So like you're rethinking your past, you are reminiscing about the past, thinking about how you were with this person, all the things that have happened, um as to why it led to adjudication, right? So now you guys are in front of a judge. um there could be a lawyer that's thinking about this case. Like, is this younger man really following through? And I'm curious, because what does this mature man have to do with everything? And it's kind of like, do you know who they are? It could be, if you're the Cancer female, there's a mature man who's looking out for you. You could have a father figure, grandfather, and maybe a boss or somebody, somebody who's older, or maybe not necessarily older, but someone who's in a higher position, who's really concerned about, is everything in your benefit, or is there more that you need to look into? um Maybe they're wondering, because with the thoughts here, if this younger man is going to finally marry you or not, make things official, right? Legal. If this man is really thinking of you, if this man really wants you, right? Whoever this younger guy is. I think that's something that is on this person's mind. Any other messages, please and thank you. Ooh, we got the main female. So here you are, Cancer women. Oh, you could be in the military, someone you're or were a part of the military, someone you were dealing with is in the military, or something. Yeah, well, military, you have high honor. It could be too that you're being seen as someone who is a veteran in your area, in your field. Let's say if this is related to work, career, right? You could be a veteran in that area. You could be someone who is. I don't know why that went dark, and I caught that. Like I have, unless it was my light. I don't know. Hmm. Interesting. But I'm gonna take that as you may be the person that's, you know, that they're gonna seek. Maybe they're wondering what your decision is going to be on all of this. Cancer ladies have a final say, so have a final decision to make. And part of that decision is you really following your intuition more than anything. Really having faith in yourself, knowing that having the courage to believe in yourself. Wow. I feel like there's more. I might do one or two more and then I'll go into advice cards. Change. So there is a change coming. So there's going when this change comes in, this is going to affect your status here. Yeah. It's going to affect your status, and hopefully things will finally start changing for the better. Hmm. I'm curious though, why did the wealthy man come out? I'm gonna use the Morgan Greer deck for this. Perhaps you had a status. That was the lifestyle you had before. You no longer have it. It's coming. You'll be able to get in that energy again. There's a lot going on. I can't get into that because then I'll never end the reading. Um, I think that's what part of this is. You're overwhelmed because you're not getting the offer that you want. And the wealthy man may be busy working right now because although he is wealthy, there are certain things that he needs to straighten out. It could be with finances, it could be with family, it could be with children. He may have children, he may have a baby mother. Uh he may have to work with the mother, his child, and his children to try to help them with something, cancers. And he's working hard at the moment. So it's not as if they're necessarily ignoring you. They're trying to look out for the benefit of, to try to make sure that whoever's in this situation can come out of it okay. And you might be frustrated with not getting the offer that you want or not getting the active communication that you're seeking. Wow, it's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at what advice cards we have for our cancers for this month to start wrapping up. Hmm. Could be too, if because this is based on money and career and home and all that. It could be too the wealthy man is looking to make sure that things are done fairly, that there's a fair outcome and nobody tries to outwit the other or like kind of like to protect his finances. All right, you have home. So yeah, there's a lot going on in the home. Peaks of joy. But just because of everything that's going on doesn't mean that you can't enjoy yourself. You can't um, have fun and spread love to each other and protecting treasure. Yeah, I did say it might be trying to protect their finances, right? Making sure everything turns out fair. Um, I'm looking for the book. Okay, I found it. You may get a message of concern. So there's that. Let's take a look at number 27, the home. It says, you're comfortable in your own skin, you belong. Um, Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. So be confident in yourself, believe in yourself in order to feel at peace like you are at home. And those changes are going to come in. When those changes come in, that's where the wealth and abundance and prosperity comes in. So whether you're male or female, you're going to be wealthy in the end. Peaks of joy, number 33. It's just taking some time right now. There's some things I think you may need to handle before it comes in. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. And I think the more you get into that spirit, more into that energy of joy and happiness, you move away from any negative thoughts or what have you, and it'll attract those opportunities to come in sooner. And last but not least, protecting treasure. I think protecting treasure is pretty straightforward, but we'll read it just in case. You are always protected and divinely directed. That's why they keep you keep getting those messages, especially in your dreams. I would pay close attention to that. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Everything that we just said already. So I hope that this, there we go. I hope that this helped to give you a form of clarity, some guidance, and some direction. Just know that things are coming through for you. It's just, you know, there's a need for you to really focus on being happy in the present. Um, you know, taking joy in the things that make you happy and sharing that joy with others. And again, that will help to attract and bring in what it is that you're really looking for. So, my dear Cancers, I do appreciate this opportunity to be able to read for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in my bio. I am on TikTok. Trying to think of what else. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonated for you. And more importantly, you are a lot stronger than you believe that you are, and you are very deserving of great things. So, until we read again, my dear Cancers, bye.